This video will be discussing the historical intention of two structures that combat time in different manners and persist through historical and technological changes. One is the Art Gallery of Ontario's Grange, designed by Frank Gehry in 2009, and the other is the Sagrada Familia, designed by Antoni Gaudi in 1882, which has remained as an unfinished project. The Grange has a dramatic juxtaposition of materiality. The old house was a mahogany brick and the new addition is a titanium glass facade. This move responds to the change in facadism within Toronto's buildings. If we split the entirety of the site in half, there is an asymmetrical balance that is achieved, which is furthermore supported by the use of contrasting colors of red and blue. The overall space work by Gehry responds to the history of this building by showcasing the remnants of old colonial design against an example of the urbanism it is now surrounded by, and this allows both generations of architecture to be testaments of their era. Moving forward to the Sagrada Familia. The video presented here is to display the main intent by Gaudi. There is this open nave to connect the user to an upper being. If we examine this in a series of simplified plan views, the original design has a space for circulation and a main nave with a series of surrounding windows. In today's time, almost 150 years later, those main spaces are still evident. The thresholds and styles are the prominent differences. These two images compare how the evolution of technology has shifted the type of ornament from handcraft to CNC made. This is also the original structural diagram made to test loads, which is a second example of the change in architectural technology as we would now use a digital system. Gaudi always said his building would never be finished in his lifetime, which is true. The Sagrada Familia has lived through many eras of architecture and been stylized by them. Ultimately, these buildings both face time in a different manner and have their own set of challenges to respond to. The Grange combines centuries-old architecture with modern-day facades by holding these two as objects against the AGO. The Sagrada Familia unifies all the change it has persisted through in a harmonic way, as if it was intended to happen, whilst the Grange is more upfront with its changes. Therefore, the Sagrada Familia has a stronger historical intent as this endless project follows time.